Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now, welcome to my channel, and today I always start and then I think I should do a tutorial because then, you know. Now, I'm going to do something that I haven't done before, so I really want to do this though. I want to make a caravan, okay? Now, I found template things for tiny caravans. Actually screwed this one up and put it in the bin, and it's tiny. No good to me because it's too small. I'm going to have to screw that back up again and put it in the bin and do my own. So I've so far got this part for the body of the caravan. Now I want to make this with a gussety piece in the side here. I suppose you call that when you're sewing, so I don't know if that's what you call it when you're doing this, but so it'll actually be a three-dimensional thing. And this is going to be a gift as well as the book. But I wanted to show you how it was made, because I think so far I'm going to look up this bit, okay? So what I did first was I sort of made an oval shape, right? And then I decided I'd just add a bit more to the top. This, you know, this is rubbing out and that. And then I cut it straight across the bottom here because I thought, well, that's pretty much, you know, what a caravan's going to be looking like, I guess. So then I've decided to do the piece that's going to be for the edge around, like the gusset part. So I know I need to cut two of these on card, because then there'll be a lot more. I might do it out of the chipboard actually, because I want it to be a good solid thing. I don't want it to be falling to pieces on me. So I'm going to cut two of those out of the chipboard. I've got to make the panel piece now that's going to go around the edge. Now I've got me large pieces of paper here, my book, and I'm going to use the ruler as a bit of a guide. Now say I want to make the thing itself when it's finished, like the gussety bit, to be about that wide, like 6 centimeters, say, you know, when it's finished. Then I want to add some on because I need to have some to make little tabs to tuck it onto the piece. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to get my piece of paper and I'm going to put a mark at 1 centimeter, which I probably should have do that on the edge of the rule. It'll be easy, but it's a bit hard when I've got all this stuff here. One mark at 1 centimeter and one mark at, there's 1 centimeter. Sonia, you made a mistake already. Okay, right, we'll just scribble that out, won't we? Scribble that out, okay. And the next one's going to be at 6 centimeters, and then your next mark will be at 1/2 centimeter, okay. So for those people who are doing this in inches, probably 1/2 inch, and then would be for the first bit, and the 6 centimeters is let me see, 6 centimeters is 2.5 inches maybe. Okay, so now I'm going to do a line up here as straight as I possibly can, because that can be where the tucks are going to come to. It'll all be clear as mud in it. It'll be clearer than mud, I hope. Now, I don't really know how far it is around there, but I'm sure when I get this cut out, I will be able to do that. Now, I hope this is straight. I will be. This part I may not make out of chipboard, but the side panels I'm going to. So now I've got this piece with the two pieces on the side, okay? So now I'm going to just cut this out. Now I'm telling you now that I probably will go off here any minute now, because I don't know how much is on this camera. This battery's not charged, and I'm not happy because every time I want to do something, I've got to go and fiddle around and do that again. But anyway, right, so we've got this piece now, okay, So that's going to go around on here like so, okay? Alright, which I've got heaps, because I'm going to put the bottom piece separate. I'm thinking about having a little window in the top of it. So I need to cut this to the exact size it needs to be, and I will fit it on here like this to get that. And I might just leave a tiny bit more than what I need, just in case, you know. You can always cut it off, but it's really, oh, you suppose you can glue it back on, can't you? My mum used to say that with fabric, it wasn't like dough and you can't put it back on. Well, look, I've got miles here now, too much, haven't I? Okay, start under there and go around here like this, if I can, turning that as I go to measure how far this is around here. Well, see, now I've got heaps, so I can cut that kicky up bit off. Just pick it up at me. So with that piece, I need to cut one of those. Okay, so I'll cut one of those, and then I'll need a window and a door. Now, I might take the window out of here, right? So I want to decide what size my window is going to be. First of all, I might think about the door bit, hey? We'll see about the door. I'm not going to actually have the door. So the back of this is, as you can see, there's a little bit of a kick out there, so I can tell and that's the front. Maybe I should have it the other way. This will be the front, and this will be the back. How about that? So we'll say that's the back. Okay, there we go. Now, the front bit, so I'm going to have the door here. I don't know, but I'd like the door there, and I'd like it to be about that big. So that's pretty good, that size for the door, isn't it? So I'm just going to do, the door is not actually going to open, but the door that will be in the top will open. So I'm just going to actually put that there just to show me where my door is going to be. And then over here, I'll put a window, and it can be the same, only let's have 4 centimetres this way, and there, and there. So I'll draw a little window. You can do whichever sort you'd like, you know. You can put a round window if you want to, or whatever you like to put on it. It's just up to you, you know. I don't know if I've got these exactly straight, but I hope to, because I'm going to cut that out of there, aren't I? Anyway, so there's the window, and I will take that out now because I wanted to, so how I do that is snip that bit. Try not to bend your template too much, because this is your template for it. Now, my cutting out's a bit scary, so we just try to do it as neat as we can. And I need to cut this out, so when I do the cardboard piece, or the chipboard or stuff, whatever I use, I'm going to be able to trace out where the window is going to be. Now, there's going to be a window on both sides, because this side is going to be exactly the same as the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to cut 2 of those. Right, so there's my window. Now, I'm going to have a wheel. I want a wheel. So I want something round. No, I don't know if that's big enough. Maybe it is. It should keep it up. Usually they only have one wheel, don't they? At the front or the back? At the back. Let's have ours in the middle, just to be different. I don't know, because I didn't want to. Maybe I better move me. I think I'd be feeling a bit better if it was in the middle of it somehow. I don't know. I think I might have the wheel in the centre, and I think that's big enough. I'll just trace around my glue pot. You can get a compass and do this, whatever size you want to do. You know, if you want to do the wheel, I can give you a bit of an idea by just what I use. Because everybody hasn't got what they need, you know, like everything that other people have. So we just use whatever's basic around, you know. Now I'm starting to waffle on here. Sorry about that. So there's my little wheel. There's my wheel. And then, of course, I'm going to do the door. Now, I might have to, I think I'll cut out, don't know, you know, the area behind it. I don't know if I really have to. because I need the panel now that goes under the bottom here. So I've got to be getting this piece here, I've got another piece of paper, and I'm going to just put this piece on, and this has to be, I hope you can see what I'm doing. This piece I've got here is that long there. So I have to take that up. Well, I'm not giving you any measurements now because everybody's going to have different sizes, and somebody's taken me real and there's only me in the room. Oh dear, there it is. Can't see it because it's see-through. It's clear. Can't see it because it's clear. Oh dearie me. Anyway, now let's back to this. Where am I up to? There. So I need, same as the other piece. That's like a dog's hind leg. That is. That's shocking. That straight line. That one bit straight at all. We've got a little bit of. So it's 8 centimetres because we had 1 centimetre for the outside pieces, right? These end bits. So then I'm going to have to do this line a bit better than that. That's not good. Having a fairly blunt pencil is not a good idea either. You're supposed to have something that's really sharp. Fan's blowing everything away. Sharp so you can cut precisely what you want. Oh great, Sonia's blowing all over the place. Come on. Sorry about this. I'm here, but I'm fighting with the fan. Too hot here not to have the fan on. Well anyway, this is my piece of paper that I have to now fix. Now it's small, it's easier to handle. Sorry about that. So we've got going to have a line up there and a line up there. See, this is for the part that we gusset under the bottom of the caravan. Okay. Now, so there's me underneath. So that's a cut one of those because it's the underneath. I could have put bottom, that would have been better. Never mind. Now, like I said, I wanted to have a piece out of the top of this, so when I'm doing the card, where's the caravan one? Here we are. So I've got to work out that I would like this to be in the centre, up the top here, this piece that I'm going to take out of it. So when I cut out the chipboard, then I might decide, oh no, I can't do chipboard, I've got to do something that's, this is a good bit of, actually I'm going to use, I'm thinking I might use one of those file folders for that because it'll bend really good. Now, I've got the chipboard here for the outside pieces, which I need to cut 2 off, because this I'm not too sure about. I could use it, but then these pieces here would have to be made out of something else, so they're going to bend in nicely, you know, because this is very heavy, this one. But I'm looking to do that because I want it to be a good solid thing. I do not want it to fall apart on the person that is going to be getting it. So I need it. Where's the file folders got to, Sonia? This here. I don't know if they're long enough though. Oh dear, look at that, just by a hair's breadth or something. I don't know if I could do it that way. It doesn't matter if that little folds was in it. You're not going to be able to see them, are you? Because there's going to be paper over top of it. And that could actually be in the window bit, up the top, in the opening up the top. Couldn't it? It might not need to be there. Okay. So I must put in the lines on this too when I do that. Rightio. So I'm going to cut this one, I think. No, we'll do the chipboard first. Let's do the chipboard pieces first. So that, maybe I could use something to, like a tape, to actually tape the bottom to the sides. Like, what I want to do is bend this up along here to make a part to glue onto there. Well, I'm doing it inside out, but if you get my meaning, see, and that way that's going to hold that really good as for the bottom of it. Okay, so I think I'm going to look at just doing it with the thinner one to start with, like this card to start with. So I'm going to trace around these, and I will come back and I will show you what is happening when I get that done. Okay, I'll trace out my pieces and then I'll come back.